Good morning everyone. Myself Dr. Riya Sharma, Assistant Professor in Mahatma Gandhi Physiotherapy College, and today I will discuss about the muscle physiology. So, skeletal muscles are best known for their ability to control and create movement. So, skeletal muscles helps to resist the gravity and maintain our body posture by making small constant adjustments to keep the body upright or balanced. Next, they prevent excessive movements in bones and joints, which helps maintain stability and prevent from damage. Next, the muscles keeps joints properly aligned and prevent them from becoming misaligned or dislocated by holding the bones in place. Skeletal muscles also play a very important role in regulating the body temperature. When muscles contract, they use energy and this process generates heat. Next, the skeletal muscles is made up of tissues, muscle fibers, blood vessels, and the nerve fibers and connective tissue. There are three types of connective tissue. First layer is our epimysium, that is the outer layer that wrap around the entire muscles and help maintain its strength and structure. Second layer is our perimysium, that is the middle layer that surround bundle of muscles fibers called fascicles. This allow nervous system to active fibers. Third layer is our endomysium, that is the inner layer that wrap around each muscle's fibers that contains the nutrients and fluids to support it. Now, next is the structures of muscles fibers and the sarcomere, like how structure of sarcomere is working. So in the muscle fiber part, there is a sarcolemma, that is the outer covering or membrane of a muscle's fiber. It is like a skin of muscle cells, right? So in the next there is a sarcoplasm. It is the inside fluid of the muscle cells, like the cell called cytoplasm. Next is our SR, that is the sarcoplasmic reticulum, that is a special storage area inside the cells that holds the calcium ion, which is very important and essential for muscle contraction. The structure of the sarcomere, there is a Z disc that act as a boundary of each sarcomere. Now what happens during the contraction? During contraction, Z disc move closer and the sarcomere shorten, and during relaxation this Z disc move further apart. This means there is a lengthening of the sarcomere. Next, the I band. In the I band, this contain actin and myosin filaments that present between A band. During contraction, this I band shorten and slide towards the center of sarcomere. Now, this reducing the A band space. During relaxation, this I band lengthen and slide back away from the center of sarcomere. Now moving forward to the A band. What is A band? It contains myosin filaments, that is our thick filaments. Now this remain in lengthen but during the relaxation, during the contraction overlap between the actin and myosin, this increase the space of actin filaments that slides in A band, and in the S zone, this present in the center region of A band, where there is no overlap between actin and myosin filaments. Now what happens during the contraction? This S zones comes narrower as actin filaments slide into the center of the sarcomere and overlap with myosin filament. And the last is our M line. In the M line, that is located in the center of sarcomere, it holds the myosin filaments in place. Now during the contraction, this M lines remain stationary but the filaments moves towards it. Now during the relaxation, it slide back out and shorten the sarcomere. Next, is our three types of muscular contraction. First is our isotonic contraction, second is our isometric contraction. Now during the isotonic contraction, there is a tension is produced in the muscles while there is a changes in the length. It is a dynamic contraction because movement occurs at the joint. Now these divided into two parts. First is our concentric and second is our eccentric. In the concentric contraction, tension develop while muscle shorten, and this causes joint movement. But in the eccentric, tension develop while muscle lengthen, so this control the joint movement. Now next is our isometric contraction. There is a tension developed in muscles, but there is no changes in the length. It is a static contractions as no movement occurs at the joint. Now isometric contraction is when joint movement, there is no joint movement in the isometric contraction. There is a tension generate in the muscles only. Thank you.